Hey guys, so I know this is a little bit different in how I'm filming and it's kind of dark in here, so like this side of my face is kind of bright and this side of my face is kind of dark. There's makeup scattered all over my floor. I like tucked it away so hopefully you can't see it. Shola is here to join us. Huh? Do you want to join us? He like gets so excited when Mom is in her room. He's like, oh, it is time to hang out. Yeah, it's time to hang out. But Mommy has to do something first, okay? Okay, so what I wanted to do is I wanted to show you guys what a freelance kit is like what I bring with me when I do freelancing. So I posted a picture Christmas time. My mom got me these two things right here. I don't have them locked up. She got me these two things. So this can attach to this and actually just become taller, but I have tall foundations in it most of the time, so I have it as two separate pieces. And this is like, death, so heavy, and I didn't attach any of this. That's why I fell off. So let's start there. So there's this big thing right here. It has these little clinky things on the side. It has a handle that goes all the way up, and it has wheels, and it has a top like this that also clinks down. Tops like this that clink down on the sides. And then when I take this off, this folds down. There are straps in here where you can hold all your brushes. Like seriously, when I'm in my room, my cats just love to come in here. So I'm sorry about that. His name is Peanut, and right now he's sharpening his nails, but he doesn't have nails. So this is how I start. I think in terms of what are the steps that I do. Peanut, stop it. I think in terms of what are the steps that I do. So, because I use these. So I put my moisturizer, primer, and skin perfector up here, because these are the first things I'm going to grab. The second things I'm going to grab is my foundation, and I have tons of foundations in here. So most of you know the size of a Revlon Color Stay bottle, and it fits just right about here, so you can see the other side. Fits just right about there. There's just a little bit sticking over. So that's how tall that is. And so I usually line my foundations straight up, except the ones that are like really tall, I'll lay down. And I put all my foundations up here. The second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to prime someone's eye. So I have a drawer right here. These are where I keep all my primers and my colored bases. So my primers like this. I don't use my MAC paint pot because I have to dig it out. So I use primers like that come in these little bottles because I can just squeeze it out on the back of my hand and I don't have to worry about disinfecting and transfer issues like I do when I dig it out of my MAC bottle. Then the second thing, my drawer right here. This is all my brows and concealer. So I start with my brow stuff. So I have my brow pencils, my brow powders, my brow gels, and my concealers because I like, you carve out a brow and you clean up underneath the eye. I don't know. I just put them together. Then in this top drawer, I have all of my eyeliners and all of my mascaras. So I put these in the same drawer just because when it's like when you finish off an eye. So I put them in there. And then right here is all my lip liners. So here's all my lip liners. So I keep them in there. Underneath here, I stack all of my palettes. So I have my Inglot palette that I made, my Naked 2, my e.l.f. warm palette. So it has all of those warm colors right there. Because I knew I was doing runway and I knew the looks that I was doing, I only brought my neutrals. Then I have this BH Cosmetics 28 color palette, and this is the neutral palette. So it looks like this. These are all a bunch of neutrals as well. I know, Candy, how many neutrals can you have? My original Naked palette. A 28 color neutral palette and blush by BH Cosmetics. and it got beat up when it was shipped to me. Like one of the eyeshadows fell out, and this one is cracked. But other than that, it's pretty beautiful. And it's super awesome because it already has the blushes with it. So that's great. It's super convenient. My 120 color palette by BH Cosmetics. And what is this? It's in their O2 palette. So this one does have tons of colors. My sister got me this for my 22nd birthday. And then you can take that out, and there's even more colors here. So literally you just can't go wrong with this palette. And they're so pigmented. Let me see. I'll swatch one for you. I'll show you on my finger. They're just so incredibly pigmented. They're unreal. I love them. And then I got a new e.l.f. palette. So it looks like this. It was on clearance at Target. And this is their baked eyeshadow palette, and it's in Texas, naturally, because that's where my crazy ex-boyfriend is from, Texas. So that is that. And it's never as easy to put the things back in as when you took them out. And then, the second thing I have is this guy, and this one is beautiful in how it works. So I'm going to clink it open. The only thing that suckaroos about this is it's like, that one just stands up like that. You know? This one, it like does a butterfly. Okay? We have like these pushed out this way, and then these pushed out this way, and it's really hard. So I have my baby wipes. I sit these in the bottom. I have my lash glue and my setting powder and my makeup remover and my thingy on the bottom, and I have any like extra sponges. I keep those on the bottom. Then I have all my lip colors right here. So all my lipsticks and lip glosses I keep right here. Just because there's too many for that little drawer, that's why I put them in here. I can fit more in here than in that drawer. Then here I have my smaller palettes or individual eyeshadows that I can't live without. Like my two MAC shadows, my Omega and my Embark. These are like, these are my holy grail shadows. Let me just show you what they look like. So this one's Omega and this one's Embark. These are like perfect for brows, smoking out an eye, and a perfect transition color. This is my, Omega is my favorite shadow for eyebrows. And to do a transition color, it's like the most versatile eyeshadow ever. It is my favorite shadow. Then my Sephora palette that I love so much, and this one is in Taupe Model. It's got all those in it. And I have my Kat Von D palette, which also has some more colors and some neutrals. And then I have an Essence palette that looks like this. It's got some neutrals and then some more colors over here. Then on this side, I have my throwaway spoolies. So a spoolie is a mascara wand. So when I'm doing a client's mascara, my sister told me, someone actually commented about this in a video that I posted. Lori, my sister-in-law, I use my mascara on her, and that's because she's my sister-in-law. It doesn't bother me to use my own mascara. I have mascaras set aside that I don't touch. I have multiples of mascaras. I have drawers and drawers and drawers of mascaras, and some of them I don't touch, and some of them are for my personal use. And the ones that are for my freelance kit, I use spoolies like this, so I put it in, and I roll it all around in there, and then when I pull it out, I use it just once, and I throw it away. I never dip it back in. And I heard somebody said that it really grossed them out that Lori used one of my mascaras. Lori is okay with doing that. My sister Christy is okay with doing that. My sister Kelly is not okay with double dipping mascaras, even though I'm her sister. It's personal preference. If my friends use my mascara, that's fine with me. I'm not like a cootie queen. But when I freelance, I never do that. That's how you spread pink eye and things like that, and I can't afford that for my name. So when I'm freelancing, I use spoolies, and then I throw them away. Just so you guys know that I'm not gross. I don't like spread germs. I'm very sanitary when I am freelancing because you can ruin your reputation like that. And then also I also have throwaway lipsticks. I don't like sticks for lippies like this. They're like little paintbrushes. I hate these. They shed on the lips. They're not hard enough. So I just use my lip brush and then I clean it off with brush cleaner and then I spray it with alcohol, rub it again, and then spray it with alcohol again before I do the lip. And I put the lip product on the back of my hand. I scrape it off with the back of something that has been sprayed with alcohol, put it on the back of my hand, and then I dip the brush in it so I can dip multiple times from the back of my hand onto their mouth, and I don't have to worry about germies that way because that's how you have to be sanitary with lips. It's a pain in the absolute butt, but you really do need to worry about being sanitary because one person has one thing. You can spread it to so many people so quickly as a makeup artist. And then in here, usually I have like my setting powders right here. These are usually on the bottom as well, but I just have these right here because my setting powders are out. So usually I have my setting powders like my MAC powder and my NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat, and then my Too Faced powder that I got was up there, so I could use this on women of all ethnicities because it was perfect for every skin tone. And then right here I have my bronzers and highlighters and any extra blushes that I need because I have blushes in my palettes. I typically don't bring single blushes, but if there's like a blush I really, really want, I'll bring it with me. And I just need about like 1 or 2 highlighters and 1 or 2 bronzers. I'll do one that I can use on like a white chick, and then I'll bring one that I use on women of color, which is quite a bit darker. And that's just what you need to do. You need to be ready for anything. And then I have my e.l.f. high definition under eye setting powder, and this is like one of my favorite products for freelancing because women's eyes creasy a lot, and so this is like awesome to use. And I think that's everything. And then my brushes, I carry those in a separate bag because there's just not enough room. I have one bag. This is for all my face brushes. So anything I am setting the face with, doing blush for the face or contouring. And then I have this one for all my foundation brushes. So my foundation brush is sitting here like this. And then I have this one for all my eye brushes, and my eye brushes are all scattered around the floor because that's where I have been using them recently. And then I also bring a big towel with me to wipe off the back of my hand, to wipe off any kind of mess that I make, to wipe off my brushes in between. And what else do I bring with me? I bring my chair, of course, because it's easier when I can have somebody my height. And one of the makeup artists that I was working with was like, that is so brilliant, my back is aching me. And I was like, that's why I bring my own chair. It's a pain in the absolute butt to bring, but when you're like leaning over, it's like breaking your back. So that's everything that I bring, and that's how I freelance. If you want to know anything else, just leave a comment down below. And thank you as always for watching my video. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.